It's Monday morning. I got up quite early, 5 a.m., and I did have some time to meditate. So what I usually do is just watch my breath is coming out and going in. And that helps me to focus on the present moment. But ironically, when I sit down and watch my breath and watch my mind, that's the moment when mind starts wandering. Today where my mind go? My mind went to Shanghai. Because recently Chinese government announced that Koreans do not need a visa to go to China. And even yesterday I was talking to a friend who I met in China, and she said, oh, I'm going to China, blah, blah, blah. So when are you going to China? China and Shanghai. I used to live there like almost 8 years, but I just came to Seoul so suddenly just before COVID. And since then, I wasn't really able to go back to Shanghai. So I didn't really have a chance to say goodbye to my friends there. And also, a lot of things I didn't really wrap up properly. For example, that I used to run a company. It's still there because I didn't have time to close my company. So things are quite messy there, to be honest with you. That's one of the reasons that I didn't really want to go there and making an excuse that, well, I have to apply for the visa and all kind of stuff. But now you don't need a visa to go to Shanghai. So one day, I probably have to go back to Shanghai. And if I go to Shanghai, I gotta have to do this and I gotta have to do that. For example, they're closing my company's bank account, blah, blah, blah. So all kinds of things that I probably have to do in Shanghai just came one and after, and it made me so anxious. When you think about future, it is very true. It makes you very worried and anxious. But that's the beauty of meditation. Because I was meditating, so I told myself, Iggy, bring your attention from the future to this moment. Watch out your breath. Inhale and exhale. Even if you're worried about, even if you're anxious about things in Shanghai, there's nothing else you can do. When you go to Shanghai, things will naturally work themselves out. So you don't have to worry about it now. Instead, there are a lot of things that you need to do today because today is Monday. So why don't you focus on this moment and things you need to do now, not in Shanghai, but in Seoul. This moment and this place.